Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face.
Hello boys and girls, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and good news for me is that my very first permission is now available again. Now I was absolutely devastated when COVID lockdown hit last year. It meant I lost this permission, but I didn't lose it permanently. It was basically just didn't want anybody coming on their land while the pandemic was sort of like in effect. So I rang up a few weeks ago, and yes, I'm allowed back on here. At the time I couldn't though, because it was travelling out of my local area. But now we're allowed back on here now. So I've taken a little drive out. We're out here, and the sun's shining. A little bit of cloud in the sky, which means it's not going to be too hot. But I'm really looking forward to this. I want to do a couple of shout outs before I get onto the dig though. I want to say a big thanks to Terry from Digger's Den Tyson Fury. He won this fines box on the Suffolk Sifter Wednesday evening live show. Now he's already got one of these, so he said that, you know, he let me have it, so thank you. I'll put his link up here now. The other one's obviously to Steve Sifter. Without him doing his little Wednesday shows, we wouldn't have the chance to win things like this. So I'll put Steve Sifter's profile, and I'll put a link in the description as well. And also another big shout out to Liam from History Revisited. He's a new channel. He's growing at quite a rapid rate. He uses the simplex just like I used to, and he's doing really well. He's coming up with some nice little finds and everything. He's put lots and lots of hours of research into the simplex and a lot of practice in doing it. So yeah, when it comes to using it, he knows what he's on about. So if you want to pop over and see History Revisited, he's a good bloke. That's Liam, that is. So thanks for the shout out on your video, mate, and I'm returning the favour. So with that, it's 1:15 in the afternoon, so I'm going to get my kit on, and I'll see you at the first decent signal. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, after being out on my permission for about 3 hours, I found absolutely nothing. I mean, the iron tones were coming through, but there was just no good signals whatsoever out there. So basically we made the trek back home, and I've had to call on my training ground just to get me through the afternoon. So as you can hear at the moment, you can hear the water running, and we're in my back garden. See that? So basically here is a paddock. Belonged to one of the neighbours, and they said that I can go out there detecting whenever I want. It's not great, a lot of iron tones, but with a bit of patience you can separate the good tones from the iron tones. Ideally I should be using the 6-inch coil out on this, but I haven't got the 6-inch coil, so we're gonna see what we can dig out using the stock coil. I think it was the other week I was out here messing around for an hour, and I did manage to dig up a couple of old pennies, so it gives me a bit of hope there is some stuff to find on here. So with not much daylight to go, we're going to get out here for an hour or so and see what we can rummage up, and we'll see you at the first decent target if there is one. Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Well, as you can see, we are nowhere near where I was at the start of the video. We are in the paddock outside my house because the field I was in gave me absolutely nothing. So I thought I'd come into the paddock, as I call it, the iron pit, to hone my searching skills. I just caught with that little buckle there. I think that was running a 23 on the NOX. Oh, that's coming out at 27 now. That is really tidy. That's the best thing I've got out of here yet. And what I'll do is I'll fill in the hole, and I'll show you roughly, you know, pretty much what I'm dealing with in this paddock. We'll see in a bit. So basically this is what I'm dealing with. Scratchy signals everywhere you go. And it's just separating them to find the good stuff. But, everywhere you walk there's an iron grunt. And occasionally you get one of those high pitches, which is what we're tasked with. But we'll keep giving it a go and see what we can pull out. Let's hit the next hole. I'm telling you now, if you're patient on this land, I know for a fact it's not gold, it's gold gilt. Wow. I'll give this a bit of a clean up and then we'll be right back. So there you have it. It's a button, shank's broken off the back. I can't really make much out on the back, but that looks like a C, E and a B. Oh, that is so cool. You know, I spent 3 hours earlier today walking around and got a crappiest button ever, and then I come out to this one just to try and hone my senses a little bit on the NOX in a very trashy area, and I pull this out. It's about what, the size of my thumb now. Oh, that is sweet. That really does give me hope, you know, on basically what I'm calling my training ground. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh mate, cool. All right, well, we'll plug on. We're starting to lose a bit of daylight, but we'll keep plugging on, and if there ain't any more today, then we'll bung it on the end of another one. I'll see you the next. Right, I've got a coin here. It's coming in around about a 13, and straight away on the camera I can see it. It's one of our old 5p's before they made them smaller. Oh dear. Wonder what date we got on it. Be on the yeah, it's actually got one of those ones, so this is one of the first editions of them because it's got new pence on it. 1980, I think that says. Yeah. £19.80. So an old 5p. Oh well, there's a coin anyway in it. Right, we'll see you at the next hole. Our next target was coming in at a 20. That's another little buckle. Oh, that's doing as much on it detail wise. I know it's not going to be silver, probably pewter or something, isn't it? Still. It's a nice little buckle. We'll keep on plodding on. At least we know there's stuff in here. We'll see you at the next hole. Yes, I'm onto something good at last. Looks like a coin. Oh yeah, it's a coin. It's a crusty one, but it's a coin nonetheless. I mean, there's only much I can get off that, but oh. There's a head there. Yeah, I can't see a lot of it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to maybe do a little bit of gentle cleaning. But it's another pre-decimal for the NOX. So I'm happy with that, I'll take that. Right, we'll keep on going. See if we can get anything else up. We'll see you at the next hole. Just point out that pre-decimal coin was ringing in a very high, around about 28, 29 on the NOX. This one was coming in a 17, and it looks like a decorative keyhole surround. That is cool, that. That's quite a good little find, that. I'm chuffed to bits with that. Cool. Alright, we'll fill this in and we'll see you at the next hole. Well, it's really getting dark now. As you can see. I think this is a military button. You still got the shank on the back, look. And yeah, clean that up. If I can get any detail off it, I'll put a photograph up now. Other than that, see you next hole. Right, it's a new day, another morning after, or an evening. Got a nice complete spoon. I've never had a full spoon. It was coming in a 12 on the NOX. And it's got markings on it, but it's just, I think DNA, this would have been like either silver plated or something. It's not silver, it's not even stainless, I don't think. But that's my first complete spoon. So that's something anyway. That was coming in at 12. So that's cool. It's not bad considering on my training ground. We'll carry on and we'll see you at the next hole. Holy shit balls. I think I found my first silver with the NOX. Coming in at a 24 to 29, depending on which way you run it over, but is it silver? I just showed my wife and she goes, it's bloody foil. Look at the decorative stamping around the edge there, look. All we'll do is we'll get the dirt out of it and we'll see whether we can find a hallmark or something on there. But I think I might have found my first silver with the NOX. Oh dear. And I'll tell you what, if that is the case, it coming out of what I'm calling the training ground, that is going to be amazing. We'll give it a bit of a clean up and we'll be right back. Right, I've straightened it out and I've hung it over the coil again. It is coming out in a flat form like that. It's coming out as a 30. And you can see the little decorative edging. Now I reckon this is the land I'm on is obviously they used to build coaches and wagons for horses back in the early 1900s. So I'd imagine this is something to do with horses. It could even be part of a trophy shield. So with my reckoning, I'm not sure whether it is silver now. You can just see that edge in there. Look, it looks faded. It could well be silver plated by the looks of it, which is a bit of a downer, but it feels quite light and it's easy to bend. So it could be pewter, silver plated, I don't know, but it's still a nice little find. I'm sure the landowner loved that because she's into her horses, so that's good. It's a good find. A good find to come out of a very iron laden area, so that's cool. I'm chuffed to bits with that. If it's not silver, it doesn't matter. I'm still chuffed to bits with that. That's brilliant. Right, we'll see you in the next hole. Well, you're talking about maybe 6 foot away from where I found that first spoon, I've got another spoon. Who's to know that they didn't do a bit of spoon playing back in the day, eh? I can't play for shit, but so 2 spoons, different marks on it. Ever right stainless, that one, and that one would determine what that one is. So 2 spoons, learn how to play those later. Right, see you in the next hole. I'm slowly getting to learn what could possibly be in the ground, but obviously with a number range from 0 to 50, it's slightly different to what I was used to with the simplex from 0 to 99, but I'm getting there, and I think I found my first greenie for today. Oh yes. Oh dear. Oh, it's Vicky. Oh, it's the Vicky Vale head, I think. Oh, I'll give this a bit of a clean up and we'll be right back. And there she is in all her glory. Really quite emotional, to be honest, because this is the best pre-decimal coin I found with a NOX. They say you never forget your first one, do you? And I found those crusty ones in the other field and all that, but well, that's bang on 1900. Oh dear. I've got a bit of tear in my eye. I'm so fucking sad. Oh, I'm sorry for the language. You know, it takes a bit of perseverance to get used to it, and you're getting there. That is amazing condition. Right, we'll see you at the first hole. First hole. I can't even get my words right. We'll see you at the next hole. Right, I'm on to another coin, but I have a feeling it's one of those South Coast detecting specials. Yeah. There you go, Aaron. You love them that much? I'll ship that one down to you if you want. And what's the old slogan? Bugger. We'll see you at the next hole. So I can see just down there, coming out a solid 17. That's another coin, I hope. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a little bit far gone. But what is it? No, it's actually not a coin. It's a dog tag. Got the old one on top there, so there's any information on it. But you never know. Yeah, something different. So that's the first dog tag with a NOX. Right, we'll see you at the next hole. Right, I've got this little coin. I think it's a coin. Got the bloody between 23 and 29. It's a tiny little green thing. It's a coin, is it? Or is it a button? Ah, it's a button. Button. Nothing on it. It's one of them pesky buttons, it is. No, can't make nothing out on that. Oh well. Semi-decent find, and it's better than pulling at tin foil. So I don't know whether there's anything else in that. No, crap. Right, we'll see you at the next hole. Well, I've just got a very first for me. I've seen other people on these channels get them, and I've never had one yet. What I've got is a it's one of those stair carpet holders, isn't it? You put the screw in through there, and then the bar runs the length of the stair all the way along, and you have one at either end. That's what holds the rug in place on the stairs. That's the first for me. I'm surprised I didn't have that on my bucket list, to be honest. As most of you know, I'm not setting my standards too high on the bucket list, you know. Just little things like this that everybody else finds and I don't. You know, I'm just a bits to find. That's cool. Right, we'll keep on going. The sun's going down. We've got a bit of daylight left, but we'll keep going. Heading back towards the back garden, and hopefully we'll see you at the next hole. Well, we've got another coin, but I think this one's a modern spendable. So there you go, 20p. So that will go in the kitty to save up for the 6-inch coil. That's cool. Right, well, hopefully we'll have another hole for you. So we'll see you at it. Well, we've come to the end of this little hunt. It started on Sunday afternoon, and it's now 8:15 on a Thursday evening. So what started off on one of my permissions that I haven't been able to go on for, you know, a year, proved fruitless. So I came on to what I call my training ground. There's a lot of iron in here. There's a lot of iron grunty tones everywhere you walk. It's the grunts are going left, right and centre. But with a bit of patience, you can pick out those good targets in between. Now, like I said earlier, it would be easier with a 6-inch coil, but with the stock you can do it. It just takes a little bit of patience. And to come up with my first, you know, my first proper pre-decimal coin, it was a Vicky Valehead halfpenny, bang on 1900. I am pleased as hell with that, I really am. The back NOX, Nora, she's doing good. She's you know, it's like any new machine. It's you got to learn it to appreciate it. You can't just pick it up and go and bang, go and find out gold, silver, you know, whatever you want, hammered. You got to learn the machine, and it's been tedious at times. Wasn't sure whether I had it set up right, but now I know it's all down to patience and the ground. You know, you can go on a field that looks brilliant. It's a bit like, you think about it, it's a bit like your ex. at the time seemed like perfection. You start doing a digging around a little bit and you find it's full of crap. That's what it feels like. Think of it like your ex-missus. So you just got to be patient with it, and it shows, you know, you can find all sorts out with it, but it's great at separating the iron from the good tones. So I'm going to knock it on the head now. I'm going to get inside and clean up the little bits that I found over the course of the week, and try and put a few photographs after the moments I found them, and find out whether that thing was silver or not. So I'll try and put that in there when I found it as well. So no, I've had a good night, good couple of hours out here, so I'm going to go home, have me tea, and look forward, get her on charge, because this weekend we're going to go out, see my dad for the first time in 4 months. We're going to do a bit of detecting together with my brother and his boy as well. So let's chit chat. I'll let you get on with your evening. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this, and we'll see you on the next big adventure. Until then, stay safe and take care, right? I'll see you again. Ta-da.